Alright, so basically doing another talking video, and this is a topic, as you can tell, talking about Call of Duty, and this one I've been saving for like last week. I pretty much came up with it last week, but it's not even last week if I'm being real. But it's just irritating now. Like it just got irritating over the days, and I just needed just vent about it. Now BO6 is coming out this year. I'm happy. I did not think they was gonna actually add it to the Game Pass. I just thought they was gonna do some other like BS thing involving the Game Pass, but they actually did add it to it. So I got it. I might buy the Vault Edition, whatever. Um, and since around the time it was announced, this is well as far as I know. Since around the time BO6 like was announced that it was actually coming out before the trailer, I've been seeing an increase of hate to older Call of Duties. Like you know how like last time I talked, there were like about Call of Duty, it was about how people was just hating people, especially older fans were just um hating on MW3 to an unnecessary extent. And like I said in that video, the zombies is trash, so the hate is deserved. But as far as multiplayer and Warzone, the game they're fine. They're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Sure, they might what I mean do some things, make some decisions to report taste in terms of like nerfing guns and this that, and the third. But that's just Call of Duty. That standard Call of Duty stuff. They always do that. They never get it perfect. That's just we're used to that. But why just out of nowhere I see a lot of older COD fans just start to hit on the older games like let's Cold War. I've been seeing people hit on Cold War for some reason. The game is not even bad at all. No, not even, but like the only thing I could complain about Cold War is the length of the campaign. But even then, like the campaign is good. It's good if you haven't played it, and if you have the game, try the campaign out. It's pretty fun. Um, you know, the multiplayer was trash, which which yes, really just like any other Call of Duty, it had its ups and downs, but that's perfectly fine. Zombies was great. Cold War Zombies was just amazing. Like it's new, but it's not too new in a way where it alienates old fans. It's a perfect blend where it brings old and new. It's like the Resident Evil 1 remake where like it brings in old and new mechanics so that way it can perfectly blend both both the old and new fans. You know what I'm saying? That's Cold War Zombies. It was pretty good. And if even if if BO6 is just like Cold War Zombies, but they just added BO3 Gobblegums, I'm perfectly fine with that. That's perfectly fine with me. Then there's also this random hate, and I just got told about it. There's just random hate for BO3, which makes absolutely no sense because we all know like BO3 BO3 is one of the BO3 is amazing. I don't even know I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know I'm super unscripted and all that. I'm just running off of my mind. But BO3 was amazing. It was great. sure it had, well, I'll say this, only the multiplayer had its ups and downs because, you know, all the nerfs and stuff, but even then it's still fun to play. Zombies always has always been fun to play. It's like I love BO3 Zombies. Love it. I don't really remember the campaign much. And then the whole nightmare mode. I don't really remember that much. You know, you had like Dead Ops and the free run, like the speed run game mode. But BO3 was amazing, and I just don't understand where this sudden hate comes from a lot of older fans. Like I feel like they're just upset because oh COD isn't like it isn't like MW2 back in the day because they, mind you, they hold MW2 like OG MW2. They hold that game so high, and while it is a classic, I can honestly say that MW3, LG MW3 was better than MW2 because it improved a lot. Like, look, I wasn't there. Well, I can say I kinda was there for OG and W2, but the thing was when that came out, I was 5, and I tried the co-op mode with my dad, but that was my first time even touching a PS. That was my first time touching a PS3. That was my first time touching Call of Duty. Period. So I couldn't comprehend anything. I could, you know what I'm saying? I was barely able to comprehend like my GameCube or like my DS or my Game Boy. You know, I had a Game Boy Advance, the SP, the flip ones. But I was barely able to comprehend those. And Call of Duty is just so like, I guess I say above my age of comprehension where I couldn't really play it like that, you know. But as somebody who has touched the game years later, because I tried it last year, I believe. I have the game. I bought NW2, and realistically, between NW2 and three is better. It just is so much improved, but y'all want to hold, and I don't understand. Like, in a way, I can see it, and the only thing I can say is just nostalgia, and y'all already know from my first like random talks video how my stance on nostalgia is. Like that's just a big factor in why people want to hate on new stuff and just try their everlasting hardest to retain the old in a way that try to retain the old in a way that just doesn't make sense, like you could hold those to your heart, but don't hold it so close to where you just where you just reject everything new. You just don't want to give anything new a chance, because that's just then you're gonna have old head mentality. You first gonna have old head mentality. I feel like that's how people are with MW2. I guess Black Ops 2 to an extent. I'm somebody who really like my real like my first Call of Duty was MW2, and then it's like my real first Call of Duty like that really brought me in was Black Ops 2. So as somebody who really grew on Black Ops 2, yeah, like yes, it's amazing. It's one of the best. I can say it's the best, but I don't hold it to such a I don't hold it to such a degree where I'm just gonna just like not try other Call of Duties or just Like, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to. There's a certain word I'm trying to bring up, like, and it's hard to think of it. But y'all know, I'm pretty sure y'all get what I'm trying to get at. And then of course, because it's a new Call of Duty, and people make memes about, oh, like the new Call of Duty, like just making like meme predictions, I guess. There's always gonna be people that be like, why, like, I can't believe y'all play the same things over and over. But it's like, a lot of games now, well, first and foremost, when it comes to Call of Duty, people say it's the same thing over and over. No, it is not. It can be back to back, like mid, or back to back, like just not good Call of Duties. But to say that they're all the same is not. To say that they're all the exact same just doesn't hold, you know? Because I can promise you, but let's say like recent Call of Duties, let's say 2019 and forward, right? Modern Warfare 2019, and then next, Cold War. Cold War was vastly. Cold War was different in terms of, like, not even just like the setting, just gameplay wise. Game was different, and mechanics and all that. It was just different. Then next one was Vanguard. I didn't really touch that one. I didn't really like it, but you know what I'm saying. I can admit that one is different as well. Different from Cold War and 2019. Then NW 2022, a major improvement on Modern Warfare 2019. Then of course we got just MW3 next, and that was also another major improvement. Like, they're saying that each Call of Duty is the same doesn't hold, because it's either gonna be like, improvements. Yes, it can be back to back mids, or back to back, like, not goods, but they're never the same thing. Never the same thing. You know what I'm saying? People arguing that, oh, NW3 is just the same as MW2. I'm going to argue with you. It is not. On every level, it is not. It is a way better, much more improved version of MW2. And like I said in the other um COD talking video, it's an improvement. Just like the last, like the OG series, each installment is an improvement, and that's how this one is. But yeah, um, and I know for a fact with this, depends on how well. I mean, they're gonna. I still hate that they're combining the same COD into just like one app instead of just separating them. They really should just separate them. That's the smarter thing to do. But that's just how they want to rock. I know for a fact, depend like well, no matter well, really no matter what, people are gonna hate on BO6 because it's just not like, oh, it ain't like BO2, it ain't like just older games, and a lot of them don't even give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gonna be a whole. It's a cycle. It's a cycle, really. They just some new comes out, they head on it, they don't even try it, but they still want to just talk, just to talk. But I got high hopes for BO6. It seems I'm gonna be real. I did not. I still haven't watched the gameplay reveal yet. I gotta watch it, but from what I've seen, it seems pretty good. So I got my hopes up for it. I'm ready for it, especially the zombies. I severely need the zombies to come back. I can't with this year's zombies. It's pissed me off a lot. It's pissed me off one too many times, and not even just in like a normal, oh, I lost and I rage type of way. Like, it just dumb stuff happens. Dumb stuff happens. You know what I mean? And I even once I'm done talking, I'll even include those clips. You will see those clips. But yeah, that's basically all I could conjure up in my mind to think. Again, I don't really. Anytime I do a talking video, I don't have a script. I just go off my mind. So what you get is just pure thoughts, and this is for and as usual, it's always like first or second take. But it's mostly just like first take. So what you get is just raw, But that's what I could think of. Just the old fans just need to shut up. Honestly, a lot of the old fans just need to shut up. You would think like, oh, the new fans will just complain all the time. No, it's the older fans. New fans do complain, but like to like high levels is definitely older fans. They genuinely just need to shut up. It's annoying. It's for sure annoying. But yeah, that's what I want to talk on. I might have another talking video next week. I'm not gonna upload two in the same week. Um yeah, with that, see you whenever. Look at these clips.
Deadbolt actionable. We're headed home.